here's what we've got going on. We broke down last night. I say broke down, not really, we just stopped. We had a coolant leak in the engine. Couldn't really find out what it was. It was dark, it was cold, it was steaming. It leaked, but not a tremendous amount, but it was leaking. And so, if you've ever overheated your car, it goes crazy. This was not going crazy, but enough to say, hey, we don't want to continue. We stopped at a truck stop, parked with all the other truckers. I really don't know what you guys are talking about because clearly the truckers had no problem with us being here. Jim talked to a few this morning. He figured out that it is, and some phone calls to a local bus mechanics lot, right? They work on the school buses locally. So they said it sounds exactly like a gasket for your thermostat. So it's gonna fix a couple of problems. It's gonna fix the leak, yay! It's going to fix the lack of heat that we have in the bus when Jim's driving, double yay, because it's a little cold. Although we're heading down to some heat. So I'm gonna try and show you what he's doing.
Here's what I got. Obviously, if you look down here, we got coolant leaking. And it started last night after dark, of course, because that's when problems happen. But this is your alternator, your belt, which I'm going to probably replace that too, since I'm going to have to take that off anyway. But this main hose right here, this is your upper radiator hose. It comes down and into your thermostat. My thermostat.
Where's the thermostat?
The thermostat is inside. Right in there, in this housing. This is the thermostat housing right here. So when we move the alternator out of the way, I'll be able to access the bolts that hold that thermostat. And the guy at the shop said it sounds like the thermostat housing gasket has gone bad because it looks like the coolant's coming from right around where this attaches, and then it's leaking down and pooling up down on the ground.
Okay, as you can see, Jim is emptying out that hose that is radiator fluid. He buys a concentrate and then we dilute it with water. Look, never have any of your dogs around that. We are at a truck stop where they work on trucks and there is, it's trash everywhere, I gotta tell you. And so if you're at home doing this, then have a bucket that's catching everything, okay? And then dispose of it at maybe an oil place or something like that, where they know what to do with it. We are at a truck stop. They know what to do with it. So your dogs will be attracted to that, and it's poison to them. After a gorgeous sunrise and Jim fixing the bus completely, we were finally able to get back on the road and get to our destination, which was Arizona. However, there was this huge storm coming through and we couldn't just cut across 40. We had to go down south to Memphis and all the way down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and then cut across 10 into Texas and New Mexico in order to get to Arizona. So it's true, we have officially left the building of Asheville, North Carolina. Look, I know it's not a building, okay? I know it's not a building. Just a little joke. We are going to be traveling over the next year at least, maybe more, as we continue to build out the bus. And we just really appreciate you. We love having you with us. And it has been a huge experience to do this already. We are about 6 or 7 months in this whole thing. And Jim is back with coffee. Yay, Jim! Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye to everybody.
Why does Jim always come in right at the very end? I don't know. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.